Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is a paper for November 2021 and variant 42. So let's start this paper. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this question, you can see here, M has 450 fruit trees, and these fruit trees are in ratio of apple, pear, plum in this given ratio. Show that M has this many apple trees. This is our target. And this is called total trees. Make sure total. And I will find the sum of ratio. So first of all, find sum of ratio. So sum of ratio is very clear. So equal to 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. So sum of ratio is mentioned, and I will write two titles here. First title is we have you can say that fruits, and second title is a ratio. And whenever you do this kind of questions, we have to see that what is this ratio and what is this called fruit. So this is a way to observe. Okay. And now you can see this fruits total are 450, and total fruits compare with the total ratio. So this become 18, and I need to find apple. Apple is here 8. So I will write 8 and here for A for apple and simply cross multiply. So A times 2, 18 equal to 450 times 2, 8. And this 18 divide on the other end. And we get here 450 into 8 divided by 18. And answer turned to be 200 proved. So proved. Part number 2, he asking find the number of plum trees, same story, same title, same way. Only one change here. We will write 450, 18, but in the place of, because plum I need, so 3 I'll copy here, and that is easy. So fruits and ratio, 450 total fruits, and total ratio is 18. And I'm looking for plum, that is a 3 ratio, and P for plum. And simply cross multiply, and I'm saving my time. I just do directly, and the answer is turning to be 75. So plum trees are 75 over. So let's go for next point. And he says what here? Okay, next point, if you look at carefully, he's saying M wants to increase the number of pear trees by 32% and find out the number of the extra trees of pear it needs. Okay, so it means we need to find out extra, this important thing, but we must know how many pear trees and how we can find. So pear trees is not hard to find, pear trees. So from 450, subtract 200 and subtract 75. In this way, we can get it easily. So 450, subtract 75, subtract 200, and 450 subtract 275, and I'm getting here 175. So 175 is a pear trees. So have a look now how we can get it. After this, if you look at carefully, we will use this again. So two titles, fruits, or you can say that extra pear trees actually is asking for. Okay, so better to use not fruit words, trees better. Okay, trees, number of pear trees is in direct percentages. So total is called full is called full is called 175. Why, sir? Because we deal as a, you can ask me here, 175 tree as 100, and I need 32% increase, you see, and find the extra, find the increase. Extra means increase. So 32% I need to find. cross multiply, and again I do the directly 175 into 32 divided by 100, and I'm getting the answer, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, 56. So 56 are new extra trees. How many extra trees of peer is equal to 56? That's it. Let's go for next part. Next part, he's saying each apple tree produce 48.5 kilo apples, right? An apple has an average mass is like one apple mass is this. Total, how much is the mass of produce from one tree? Make sure each tree is this much. So, and it means that if I want to find out, like if one apple is there, we can say one apple. So one apple mass is 165 grams, and total kilograms are there. So what is the total mass of apples from one tree? From one tree. So total mass, how much? Total mass of apples equals to 48.5 into 1000. I want in grams, so 4, 8, 5, and 0. And 3 jumps, so it means 00. So this grams, I got it. But I want to find out that average, how many number of apples. So so this is we have to find, actually formula we have here. So total, actually number of apples, or we can say that total mass, or you can find number of apples, how many number of apples from one tree. If you divide 48500 by the one average gram mass of one apple, 165. So when you divide it 48500 divided by 165, I get from here is a 293.9393 onwards apples. But it's for one, but he asking for the total, how many trees, find total number of apples produced from 200 trees, not one. So naturally, number of apples from 200 trees. So this multiplies 200. So let's see what answer comes from here. I'm getting here 58787.87. And he said nearest thousand. Nearest thousand we need to find. So what to do then? So it means this is called ones, tens, 100, 1000. This I need, but this I don't want. So this number bigger than 4, so add it. So I got a 59000. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we got our answer very clear. So let's go for the next page. M lands is valued at $3,075,000. Write in numbers. Make sure in million we have 6 zeros. So 6 zeros are there in 1 million. But if you say 3 million, so naturally the one I can replace by 3. And then he says 75,000. So 75,000. So naturally we have to put 1 0 and 75,000. 75,000. Logic, you see, 74,000 means 3 zeros per thousand. Very clear. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Second is saying standard form. So convert in standard form. And where is decimal of this number? If you can't see at the end, always make sure. So decimal is here actually. How way it should go? It should go one digit after. Always. So how many jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. 6 jumps means 10 to power plus 6. Left to right, if it goes, it got a plus 6. Right to left, and left to right comes is called negative. Make sure negative, and this is a positive. Let me write it here. This is a positive. So that is why it becomes 3.075, and I got the answer. Okay. After this, next plan is we have a C and D part. Two parts left on this question, I think so. In 2020, each plum tree produces this many kilograms. Okay. This is 16% more. This value is 16% more. More means after adding 100, this 16. So it means this is equals to this one. So two title again, title of the kilogram and title of the percentage. So this 37.7 kilogram equal to 116. And I want to find out the previous one. The whenever you need a previous one, look at in 19 is previous. This one is the latest year. So whenever you need a previous, I write a word again here. Whenever you need find out the previous, old, original, okay, or full means the previous value, whenever. So always put equals to 100%. So it means this is 100, this is 16, 100% I need to find. So P for plum. So now I think it's very clear, 37.7 times 200 and divide by 116. So I got 32.5. If I want to show the working, P times 216 equal to 100 times 237.7. So is this 116 divide? So it has becomes 32.5 kilogram. This is a compound interest formula. He is asking, let me read a question. M invest. This is investment. This is called P. Rate of interest. This is called R. And year compoundly. Okay, and find out investment after the 15 years. This is called P. Formula A is equal to P times 2, 1 plus R by 100 to power T. Sometimes he writes a word exponentially in exponentially increase expo. Wait a minute, let me write again this. Okay. Actually, it means exponentially. Exponentially increase or decrease. This also shows that we have to use compound interest. So now I'm just plugging the formula, plug in the values in formula. Rate is 2.1 over 100 and time is 15 years. So I'm going to put the values 1800 in the bracket 1 plus 2.1 divided by 100 and the power is 15. An answer turned to be $2458.43. So I got, you can write like this way, this correct answer, or write 3SF, okay? 3SF means I need, I don't want. 2460, 2460, or you can write even this also correct. So both answers are correct. Because dollars always, whenever you have amount always two decimal places, 2 DP. So this point is also clear. Let's talk about this question of community frequency. There are 80 houses, and look at here, is this graph is ending at this. So this is called total frequency. Okay. So what a question here we have along x-axis, we have floor area and here frequency. Okay. So have a look now how we can get it. He is asking estimate a median. How to get median? So have a look now, median and lower quartile and interquartile. So first of all, median. So what is method of finding median? Median formula we have. Okay, let me flip it. Wait a minute, please. I think we can do now easily this way. Okay. So he is asking here, find out the median. Okay. So first of all, how do you find median? Median formula is equals to half times 2 total frequency, which is 80. From where I got it, the way curve ends, this number is called as a total frequency. I got a 40, but 40 is not our answer. 40 is here, we can see 40 is here. where it meets, and this number you can see from here. This is, before you start, I said before that what is this value? 20. How many boxes? What is the formula? 20 divided by number of boxes, so 10. I got 2. So 1 unit is equal to 2. Similarly, along x-axis, this is a 10, and boxes are 10 as well. So 10 divided by 10, I got 1. So I'm writing the top, 1 box is equal to 1. One small box. So this is a formula for it. Okay. Now I got a 40. So 40, and it comes, this is called median. A median, I'm going to find it. So median is actually equals to this number, which is in the middle. And is a very clear, it is an average. So average means like in the middle of 80 and 100. So it becomes 90. So it means this. So our answer of the median is coming, not 40, is coming 90 kilogram meters, so meter square. Let's talk about the lower quartile. Lower quartile formula is 3/4, sorry, 1/4, not 3/4, 1/4. 1/4 of 80, I got a 20. 20 is where? Along y-axis, come on the curve. And then I come down from here. And this number is a, so you can check from 60, because one box, it is a one box is equal to 2. You can see one box is equal to 2. So it is a very clear one box 2. So 60, if I show you, this is 60, 62, 64, 68, sorry, 2, 4, 6, and 68. It is 68 actually. So it means 68. So this number is 68. So 68. Okay. This number is 68. So let's find it. So it means median is actually 90 and lower quartile is actually 68. Okay, now interquartile. But first of all, I will find upper quartile. What is upper quartile formula? 3/4 of 80. I got 60. Where is the 60? 60 is here. Let me show you. And from here. So the median is, this is called upper quartile. And upper quartile, I got 120. So upper quartile is 120. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So then what is formula of interquartile? I dot Q is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile. So it means 120 minus 68. So 120 minus 68, it gives us 52. So this is also done. Let's talk about the number of the houses. Whenever he asks number of houses, number of houses always along y-axis. So it means I'll start from x-axis, move, go on the curve and get the answer from here. But what is method? Which floor greater than 120? It means greater than 120. So let's see how to get greater than 20. So get with 120. 120 is this and till 200. So there's a plan. So it means against from 120, if I go up and this number is 60 that I know, and from 200, I go and I note down the 80. So subtract these two numbers. So it means from 180 till 200 is my question. And 120 give you this number and 120 give you this number. And if you subtract them, we get our answer. So answer is 80 minus 60. So it means number is 80. So I can see here. So answer become 20 houses. This also clear. Let's go for next question. And this question actually is connected with the previous question also, but I think we can do it easily without the previous part. He asking estimate the average, estimate mean. How will we find mean? I will make here okay, I will make here, this is a way to calculate. Okay. First value we have here is frequency. This is frequency stand for F. And here I write mid class. Mid class represented by X. And next column name is Fx. And how to find X, I just show you. So actually this is upper limit is a lower limit, add them and divide by 2. I mean to say 60 plus 40 divided by 200, I got a 50. So similarly, one more value, then I'll make it easily. Is upper and plus lower divided by 2. So I added 80 plus 60. I got 140. So I got a 70. And now Fx. So F and F multiply. So 14 into 50. So I get it as a 600. 17 times 270. So 17 times 270. I got 1190. And rest value I do directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. This is I think 60, 80. Then here I got 90. Here I got 130 plus 100 and divide by 2. I got 115. Here I got 130 plus 160 and divide by 2. I got 145. Similarly, add them and divide by 2. So 160 plus 200 and divide by 2. I got 180. So I believe all the points are clear. And now this 90 and this 18 multiply. 18 times 290. I'm getting 1620. Similarly, 15 times 215. I got 1725. Then 145 times 9. So 1305. Then I got 180 times 7. 1 times 7. I got 1260. Now formula of the mean is very clear. Sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma stands for sum. So sigma fx means add the all values, this column. So I'm adding 600 plus 1190 plus 1620 plus 1725 plus 1305 plus 1260. And I'm getting here 7700. And if you add the frequencies, it will become automatically 80. So let's see what answer 770 divided by 8. And we got the answer 96.25. So 96.25. Let me recheck again. 50, 70, 90, 115, 140, 80. Okay. I'll check again. Maybe some recheck again. 50 times to 14. Yeah, mistake is in the first value. Actually, mistake is the first number. So it is actually as a 700. 700. Okay. And now I think it is a very clear. And now I can check it because I decrease one number. So it means I have to reduce this number as well. This is okay. Now 760 divided by 8. And I'm getting here. Wait a minute. Let me check again. 1620 plus 1725 plus 1305 and plus 1260. I'm getting 78, sorry, 78. And this is divided by 80, and I got 97.5 meters square. Now, let's go for the next question. This question we have is a histogram. So let's read the question, histogram and frequency density. And we have a one formula for it. The formula is, I'm writing here, frequency density formula is, frequency by class width. For example, frequency for the first column is 14 and class width is a gap of that. Gap means difference. Difference means 60 minus 40 give you 20. So 14 by 20, if I check it, so it gives us 14 divided by 20, so 0.7. And you can see that This height is 0.7. So alhamdulillah, I think point is very clear. Now I'm going to show you how to handle it. So let's go talk column number third. So third column, how to find it? Third column is a 8200. 8200 is here. And what is the formula we have? Formula is frequency. Frequency is 18. Frequency is 18. Wait a minute. Okay. Frequency is 18. 18 and the gap is 20. So 18 divided by 20. So it becomes 18 divided by 20, 0.9. So 0.9. And 0.9 is where? Here I want to find 0.9 also. This is a 1 divided by 20 boxes. And 1 divided by 20 boxes is give us 0.05. So one small box 0.05 and multiply into 2. So two small boxes equal to 0.1. Make sure along y-axis. So I'm looking for 0.9. Look at here, 0.9. 0.9 is where? Because these two boxes, they have 5, here 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, and 0.9. So it means this is a story. So this is a diagram of, we got it. Next one, if we proceed for the next one, what is next? 15 frequency by the gap is 30. And I got a half, 15 by 30, I got a half, 0.5. 0.5, where is the 0.5? 0.5 is here. 0.5 is here. So starting from 100, ending at 130 here. And height is 0.5. So 0.5. So let's see. And now I hope so this point is very, very clear. Next column, if you further see 9 divided by gap, so this is gap is a 30, because so 9 divided by 30, it becomes as 0.3. So 0.3 is, you know, it's two boxes of 1. So starting from 130, ending at 160, and height is 0.3. Two box 0.1, then 0.2, then 0.3. Okay, so now I am going to complete it. Okay, further we have a second last one, we have 7 divided by gap is 40. So 7 divided by 40, and we get here 0.175 is a close to 0. If you round it, so it becomes 0.2, because very hard to plot. So 0.2, and you know, two box is a 0.1, then is a 0.2 here. Okay, and this is still 200. That's it. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So I believe that question is completely over, and we understood this point is very clear. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So this point is completely done. And let's talk about the probability. He is saying that two of the houses are picked at random. Find the probability one of the houses has a greater than area 130. One is a one bigger than 130, and other is what? Like a bigger than 130. So area is bigger than 130. And second is a less than 60 or less than 60, and greater than 130. Okay, so have a look now. How to get this? I will see from the top table. Have a look, please. Total is 80, that's for sure. And one house I will pick. So here I'll get a 79. Why 79? Because when I choose one, I will pick one house. So from 81 reduce becomes 79. This is very clear plan. How many bigger than 130? How many bigger than 130? This 130. So 9 plus 70 becomes 16. So 16 are bigger than 30. And what is the less than 60? 60 is this one, 16 less than 16. So 14. So 14 are here. So 16 and here 14. Okay, and into 2. Why into 2? Because the plan is so simple. Whenever we have to do this kind of question, so we have to find into 2, because First time, maybe we have two branches, you see, bigger than 130, less than 60, bigger than 130, less than 60, bigger than 130, less than 60, house number 1 and house number 2. So we have this branch and we have this branch, bigger than 130 or less than 60, or less than 60, bigger than 130. So we have two branches. So I hope so you got idea. And let me calculate 16 divided by 18 times 2, 14 divided by 79. And answer becomes 28 divided by 395. I hope so the point is very clear. Let's go for next one. Next plan we have here in the question here, number 3. Question number 3, he is asking the pentagon. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentagon. Is asking the length of the AD. Where is AD? AD is this. So this right angle triangle, I can use it. Okay. And 90 degree given, and you know, in front of 90 degrees is called hypotenuse. In front of angle, this is called opposite side, and this is called adjacent. And you know very well. So whenever I need to find out the AD, so opposite by adjacent. So I'm writing here opposite is called tan theta, and opposite is AD. Adjacent is 46.1 and theta is 64. So this will just simply multiply, and when I multiply, so AD becomes what? 46.1 into tan 64. So let's see tan 64. Okay, and make sure okay, and answer becomes for 94.5 meters, because he said 1 dp. This is done, and now let's talk about the next plan. There's some erasing. Next plan is calculate BAC. Where is BAC? BAC, this angle, but he said BAC, so make sure BAC, BAC, this angle he's asking for. So let's see how we can get it. This is, let's say, phi. So how to get it? If this triangle, if we talk about this triangle, this is called pair and this is called pair. Okay, so I use sine rule. So sine phi over opposite angle 56.5 and sine 94 over 78.4. So this will multiply there up sine phi 56.5 into sine 94 divided by 78.4, and then I will take a sine inverse. But first of all, let me check 56.5 into sine 94 and 78.4, and I get from here phi equal to sine inverse, and this value is 0.7189077, and when I take a sine inverse of the whole, I get 45.9, 45.96. So it means angle BAC 45, because we need always one decimal place. So but 9 actually 0.96. If I round 1 dp, I need 9, I don't need 6. So if I round, it gives us 46 degree. So let's talk about the next one, largest angle in the triangle CAD. Triangle CAD. CAD was triangle. Let me erase again, and let's talk about which triangle is a CAD is a bigger one. Let's see. So you can see this angle, this this side, I think we got it. This side I got it. This is 94.5. So this which side is a small, the largest? Naturally is a very clear. This is largest side. So this angle is the largest. So I have to find this one. So have a look now how to get it, this one. So this I given name as alpha. So let's try to get alpha. And whenever we have a 3 sides given, we need angle. So we use cosine rule. So cosine rule I'm going to use. So cos of alpha is equals to, and what is basic criteria? If I want to find this angle, this C angle, right? So this is called small c. This is called small a, and this is called small d. So formula is cos of alpha is equals to, we always write if we need this angle, so this side will come here. I mean to say like this, minus c square, and rest will come here with the positive signs, and 2 times 2ad. It means this and this will come here. So let's try cos inverse, but plug in the values. Small a is 38.6, and small d is 78.4, and small c is 94.5. 2 times 2, 38.6, 78.4. So, and if I type in the calculator full, so this is I'm getting third part 102.3, because we need angles one decimal place. Even if we can 3, 4, but after rounding, we got angle alpha or largest angle 102.3 degree. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this point is also clear. In this question we have, he is asking what to do here. Find the shortest distance from R to the line PQ. From the R, so you know when a man stand here, so if there's a wall, so this is not a short distance, this is not a short distance, this is always short distance with 90 degree. So that is why if I want to find short distance of the PQ line, suppose man standing here, and so this is a short distance, make a 90 degree. So I hope so the point is very clear. Okay, and let's try to complete the question. Okay, short distance is a target, so this is my question X, but same area of the both triangle. So both diagram have same area equal. So let's find the first area. So what is the area of the first triangle? Triangle LMN area equals to half into base half into AB sine theta. So let's find half into A is called one side, B is called second side, and theta is called in the middle of them. So it means this half into 21.5, 27.6, and sine 111. So I'm just typing it in the calculator. 21 point, this is a point in the middle, 21.5 into 27.6 into sine of 101. And the area I'm getting 276.9933. And second aid, the triangle I talk about, area is a PQR area, same formula, half into base into height. Because area same, so I'm copying 276.9933, half into base. Base actually, this PQ is called base. So PQ is base, PQ times 2 x. So 276.9933 half into PQ. PQ is 34.3 into shortest distance. Now 276.9933 into 2 divided by 34.3 will just give us answer, and that I'm getting the answer as the short distance or shortest distance. If I calculate it, it becomes 16.15. 16.15 after rounding 3 SF, so it becomes 16.2 centimeters. So Alhamdulillah, this point also clear. Let's go for the next question. Transformation. So how to do transformation question? He said translate the triangle A. We have to find image of the each time triangle A. Triangle A is here, you can see, and we have to draw translation. In translation, this -4 and 5. So -4, don't go right side, left side, because you know it criteria, here positive, here negative. Because x is negative, it is going left side, 4. And y upward, positive down, negative, because y is positive, so it is going upwards, 5. So 4 and 5. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point I get it. So let's check again, recheck again. 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Similarly, count for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And similarly, count for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I think so. If I erase these all lines and I get my answer. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This point is very, very clear. Okay, now let's talk about the next point. Okay, next point is reflection in line x is equal to. I taught many times, whenever we write, this is called x-axis called y is equal to 0. This is called x is equals to 0. And if this y equal to 0, this is called y equal to 0. If go through 1, it's called y equal to 1. Go through 2, this is called y equal to 2. This is 3, it's called y equal to 3. I hope so, all of you understanding. So in this sense, now I can check it. Where is equation x? Similarly, this is y. And what about x? So naturally, x is opposite. So this is x is equal to 0. This go x is equal to 1. This is called x is equal to 2 because passing to 2. So I'm looking for x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1. No need to make a full line. This much is enough. Okay. So, or slightly below even. Okay. So how much this point away? Because it's just like a reflection, like a person standing in the front of mirror. So he will find his image exactly same. How much this distance? Same this distance. So it means this. So how much this from mirror line? 2 box here. So 2 box here. This is 1, 2, 3 box here. 1, 2, 3 box here. And from mirror line 1, 2. So 1, 2. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I think so. Points are all clear. And now I'm going to finish this part. So this is my answer for reflection. This is x is equals to 1. Now he's asking for enlargement, scale factor 2, and center -5, -2. Where's -5, -2? -5 is here, and negative y is here. So it means the point meet here. So it means this is a point, -5 and -2, this is a point. I have to enlarge again triangle A using this one. So best technique is what? I will make a line from here. You can see this. I use a scale and keep the scale like this. You can see, inshallah, easy. 2 ways to get it because it's the double time. You see, it's a 2 times. So let's make a line here. So I'm going to make a line. Okay, how many boxes? Let's count. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Again, count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means this point is here. So I label this point. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear to you. Okay, so I got at this point. Similarly, I will focus now this point. I will focus now this point now. So to join the center with that point. Done. And now you calculate 2 times. How much this distance? Count, please. 1 box, 2 box, 3, and 4 boxes. See, 4 boxes. Count again. 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this point is coming. Wait a minute. Let me check again. 1, 1. So we can see that this is how much distance is this? Make it double. So I think so the point is coming is exactly same here. Okay, so this correct, this point is coming now. So I raise extra lines. Okay, now this is done. Now I make it with this point, focus this point. Which point? This point focus now. This point. So again join with the center. Join with the center. Okay, now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. Count again 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a point because double means this. What is this one? And it's again double. This is called double. Okay, so now I'm just going to finalize it, and so I got the all points, and I use a blue color. Okay. So you can see that I got double time. This is each length is double. Example, this is a 2 boxes, the 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Okay, this is a slant 1 box, is a slant 2 boxes, everything is double. So this is way to a second technique is counting boxes. How much this away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 boxes. So 4 and this 3 into 2 into 2. Here I got 8, here I got 6. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see? So this is a way number 2. If you don't like the first way, you can use the second way. Okay. So we got the second method. Each way we calculate for each point. Inshallah, it is easy to understand. Last point, describe fully A onto B. What is going on A onto B? A is here, B is here. So naturally, it is not translation, it is not reflection, it is not enlargement, it is rotation. So let's decide how rotation. Which point we calculate our equidistance from a point? For example, my opinion, this point. Or first I check this one. This is a 1 box 1, but this is not that one. So not the same. But what is my opinion? This one, 2 box and 1 turn, 2 box and 1 turn. You see? I repeat. If I join with that, and what is angle between them here? 90 degree for sure. So it means that it is a onto B. Make sure A is shifting on B. It's called rotation. 90 degree anti-clockwise. Center. -3 and 0. -3 and 0. So I hope so you got the idea, and let's go for the next page. Next page, the graph functions. Okay, so graph function is a question number 5 we have. So how we can do this question? First of all, we have to fill the values. How to fill the values? Make sure you know when you -1 replace here and here. So what will happen? So have a look. You will put, and some student put like this. This is wrong way of writing. Is the wrong way of writing. Must put brackets. So brackets is very important. If you do without brackets, so you get a wrong answer. So be careful about it. So now see now, if we put the values one by one, okay, this value I'm getting what? I'm getting, wait a minute. Here I'm getting against -1, I'm getting here -1. Because it is, you can check it. Yeah, -1 comes because they cancel each other like this, and this become -1. So -1 here. Similarly, in case 1.5, if I check it, I get -0.375. And last value, I check it in calculator, I got 3. Okay. So this value, you can approximately take it -0. Actually, yeah, we have some values there in decimals, no problem. Let's continue. First of all, where is 1, -1 and -1? So x is -1 here and y -1 is here. So they meet. If you check it carefully, where they meet? Let's see this line and this line, they meet here. You can see they meet here. So this is a point, and I believe all of you understanding the point. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Second point, if you look at carefully, second point is very clear, is here. Negative 0.5 is here, and 2.25, let's find it in a positive, where is first of all, we need it to understand. This is a where is a one, this is a one. How many boxes? 10 boxes. Formula is 1 over 10. I got 0.1. So one box equal to 0.1. Similarly, but here, this one here, or do you think about one here and box are 20? So one box is equals to, if I divide 20, so 0.05, and two boxes give you 0.1. So make sure along x-axis, one box is 0.05, along y-axis, one box is equal to 0.1. So don't forget it, these divisions. These divisions are very clear. So where is 2.2 or 2.1? Okay, 2.1. So this is a 2, this is a 2, and you know that one box is a 0.1. So this is a point 2.1 and slightly above, but I think it's not so easy to get it. So I label it, I take it as a this point. Okay, and where is this one? So it come from here. So they meet here. I hope so this point is very clear. Now take x0, y3, a very easy. This is a point, x0, y3. I got it. Now x is 0.5 here, and y is okay. Let's see. From here it comes, and 2.375. Where is this 2.375? It is approximately 2.4. You can say even 2.4. Where is the 2.4? 2.4 is one box below. So it means here. And you can see that this point is meeting point. So I'm erasing the lines. Okay. Let's talk about the next one. X is 1, Y is 1. Both are 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1, 1 is very clear. This is 1 and this is 1. They meet here. Okay, is also clear. And now let's talk about the two more points we have, or three, sorry. Even more. No problem. 1.5 is X value, and Y value is 0.375, which is approximately negative 0.04. 0.4, sorry. So 1.5 and negative 0.4. Where is negative 0.4? Naturally, one box above. So it means this, because you know one box is a 0.1. So it means here, so here 0.4. So here and here. So this is a point I'm looking for. Okay. Let's talk about x is 2 minus 1, x is 2, y is minus 1, naturally here. Then x is 2.5, 2.5 is here, and negative 0.1, so it means one box below. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I believe this is becoming gradually easy. 3, 3, where is 3, 3? So 3 comes from here, and 3 come from here. This is the point. So I believe this all okay. Now I'm going to sketch it. Make sure this is like a cubic equation, like it goes like this, smooth. Okay, so I'm going to join it. You see, so don't join directly. Okay. slightly, it is, wait a minute, 1 minute, I make from the other end. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you understood the way how I drew. Alhamdulillah. So now I'm going for the next plan. What next plan he's asking for? By drawing a suitable straight line or grid for this equation. And whenever we have this kind of question, students, what to do? Try to match the question with the top question. I repeat, try to match with the top question. Check it. X cube matches? Yes. Copy. Negative 3x squared matches? Yes. Copy. Plus x matches? No. Leave it. Okay. Or leave it. Leave aside. Leave aside. I mean to say, okay, leave these two values. Now I need a +3. So first of all, I write here +3, and to make it balance, -3. I repeat again. These two values I copied, which I need. Then I need these two I copied, but I need +3, but I don't have +3 here. Then I took it balance, +3, add and subtract. Then I will copy these two terms, or you can bring this, copy both terms here at the end, which written here, you can see very clear. After this, what is the next plan? So these three terms you copy here. Actually, these three terms equals to y. So write y, and rest this -3 and 1, you solve it, become -2. Reshape it, y is equal to -xn plus 2, being on the other end. And now I'm going to make a table of two numbers. Ideal number is 0. When I put x0, and you can see when I put x0, it gone, y becomes 2. And you can put any number, don't put close. Okay, I think I put 2 or 3, no issue at all. I put a 2. When I put 2 in the place of this x, I can show you -2 plus 2, they cancel out, y becomes 0 if I put x is equal to -2. So x is 0, y2 is here. Let me label. Okay. And where is the second point? X is 2, y is 0. X is 2, y is 0 here. Okay. Now I'm going to join them with a straight line. And I will use a scale once again. So wait a minute. Yeah. That's it. And we have done it. So make arrows here, make arrow here. So this line, and I write here, y is equals to -x plus 2. And he asking solve. Whenever the word solve comes, solve. So where it intersecting point is this. Come down and check. And this value, as you know, that two boxes is 0.1. So it means in this sense, 2. So here's 0.2 box back, it's the -0.4. First answer, I got it. Second answer, I'm getting purely 1. Third answer, I'm getting here. This. And 2 box back, 2.4. So we got a 3 answers, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I'm writing the answers finally. So -0.4, then I got a 1, then I got a 2.4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. These lines are not compulsory to make it. If you make it, good. If you don't make it, no problem at all. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, question is completely over. Now let's talk about this algebra question. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a very simple 4 multiply inside, 4 multiply inside. Or we can directly 4 divide even. We can make it easy. If you don't want to multiply inside, 4 will go down. So 2x minus 3 and 24 by 4, you got a 6. So then 3 goes on other end, 6 plus 3. I got 9 and 9 over 2 is my answer. Now this 14 goes on the other end. So I got 6x, 6 minus 14. I got 6x and I'm getting here negative 8 and negative 8 over 6. So in short story, I get here 8 divided by 6, 1.333, or you can write in a, because he's not emphasize on it that you have to find a special. No, you can write in any form, okay, for 1.3 or 4.3. So write negative 4 over 3. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This point is also clear. So let's talk about the next one. He's saying make y subject. And where is y? Y is very clear. You can see y is here. But make sure the y sign is negative sign. So first of all, try to make it positive. I will bring it here and v on the other end. Now this 3 will divide. And this power 3. And you know, I want to tell you, for example, power is n. When it goes on other side, it will flip. Flip means 1 by n. So when this 3 goes on other side, it will become 1 by 3. So write like this way. Your answer is correct. Or second option, you write cube root. So both answers are correct. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Let's have a look on the C part. In C part, he's asking us that show that this expansion is a multiple of 4 for every value of n. So have a look now how we can prove it. So we have only one choice, expand the bracket. So when expand it, you know it 2 times, 2 ways. Either write 2 times and multiply, or second, first term square, negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square, and minus 13 already present outside. Here I got a 4 and 2 power 2. Here 2 to the 4, 5 is 4, 5 is 20. And 25 minus 13. And it gives us 4 and 2 power 2 minus 20n and plus 12. And you can see now here very clear that every number is divisible by 4. You take common out, best technique. So which is clear that, hence proved, or you can say that which is multiple of 4. Okay, because whatever the number come inside, so this is a 4 multiply. So it's called multiple of 4. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, this point is clear. Have a look on this part. What a part is this? He's asking us. He's asking that this equation can be written in this form. So no problem. So I think I discussed many times this completing square. First of all, rearrange, write x squared before x and then and a number. And we need here plus 1. We need here plus 1. Take negative 2 common out. So x squared, and because when 2 divide 12, because plus 12 divided by negative 2, I get negative 6. So negative 6x, and don't need to common from 5. First 2 terms enough. And after this, what is a half of this 6? So half of 6 is 3. So 3 square add, 3 square add, and 3 square subtract. Okay, and this is okay. And down these 3 terms, which 3 terms? These 3 terms I show you merge. And they merge how? X come here, 3 from here, and negative sign come from here. I mean to say when you expand this one, you must get these 3 terms. So this negative 3 square become negative 9. And negative 2 multiply inside, negative 2 multiply inside. So negative, it turns to be this. negative, negative, positive, 2 9s are 18. I'm getting here 23 and reorder. So I'm writing because I need a number before. So I reorder 24, 23, I'm writing before, then negative 2, then x minus 3 whole square. If you compare, this is actually q value, and this negative 3 is actually p value in the bracket. So I can say here p is 23 and q, sorry, opposite. Q value is 23 and p value is negative 3. So this is over. Let's talk about the maximum point. So how to get a maximum point? We have two techniques, either differentiation technique or second technique is that in power. For example, I have x minus 5 whole square plus 10. Under power 2, whatever mentioned, put equals to 0. This will give us x, and this is directly is called y coordinate. And you know, if plus sides are point of minima, the coordinates turn to be 5, 10. Because this 10 is a y coordinate, and this, if putting this one, this is called x coordinate. Same story I'm applying here. So under power 2, whatever, put equal to 0. I mean x minus 3 equal to 0. I got 3 goes on the other end. I got 3. And the number outside, not multiplying factor, the outside is always called y coordinate. If you ask me how it comes up, because when you plug in 3 in the place of x, so 3 minus 3 is 0, 0 into 0, and 0 into we got the same answer, 23. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we got the answer very, very clear. So this point is very clear. Now let's move on next page. And next page is asking E part. And E part. So this E part, energy of the moving object is directly proportional to the square of the speed. So let's say energy is E, speed is S, and square means power 2, proportional and directly. So E is directly proportional to square of speed. Okay, now whenever we remove the proportional sign, we get a K times 2S square. And the speed of this object is increased 30%. So find out the percentage increase of the energy of the object. So we need to find increase. And what is the formula of increase, the percentage increase? Let me write. So change divided by original or old or original times 200. This is actually formula. So this is actually first formula. Now I'm going to just assume anything because he did not mention anywhere any value. We don't know any value of a S. So when we don't know any value of S, so what to do? Assume any value. For example, I take S is equals to 100. Not 100, you can take 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever, no problem. And this is a S first value, okay? And now 30% increase. So 30% increase means what? 30% increase. So all of you know, like here is called value. Here percentage. 100% is called full value. Okay, I think maybe 100% will confuse you. 100 value. So I change any number. For example, I take 50. Okay, I take 50. 50 is original value. So 50, original value is called 100. I need 30% more. So become 130 is equal to what? Cross multiply. So have a look. What is turned to be 50 times 2, 100 times 2x, and 130 times 250. So I'm getting 130 into 50 divided by 100, and I'm getting 65. So this is called new value is fun. Okay, so new value, this is S1, this is called as S2. New value. Better to I'll make it here S2. And now I'm going to find the change. What is the change? What is increase or change? So increase we can write, or change, no problem at all. So increase is actually x2 minus s1. So 65 minus 50 is a 15 change, and I'm putting the formula. So percentage increase is change or increase 15. Original, what is original? Original 50, and 50 and divide by into 100. So let's type it. Wait a minute. Sorry for, I just lost. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah. So it is coming what? 15 into 100 divided by 50. And I get here. So let's check again. 60, 30%. And this answer, wait a minute, let me check again. So yeah, one mistake is done here, because according to statement, I have to plug in the formula, so not directly percentage. So it means this. So let me find 50. So with the 50, what is the formula? What a formula. So E is equals to K times 250 square. So I'm getting 50 square, and I'm getting here 2500K. This is called first value. I should not find speed change. No. Increase, those are correct, but not find that one. So now this is very clear. Now I'm finding E2. E1 is done. Now 30% increase. What is 30% increase? So 30% increase, same way. This is a value, 100. Oh, sorry, percentage. So 50 value as 100, and I need to find 130% and find S2. So S2 becomes what? So it becomes 50 times to 130 divided by 100, and I'm getting S2 is 65. So plug in the 65 in this formula once again. So it means this, I got E2, and E2 becomes K times 265 square. And I'm getting E2 value becomes 65 square. It becomes 4225K. And what is the formula? Increase is a, what is increase formula? So E2 minus E1, this is called increase. So I'm writing here E2 minus E1 is called increase. So 4225K minus 2500K. So if I subtract, so I get what? I'm getting 1725K. And what is the formula? This will go in the numerator, and original is this one, and into 100. So that's it. And I'm going to find it. So 1725K, original is 2500K, and times 200. K cancel out, and 1725 divided by 2500 into 100, and answer becomes 69% increase. So how much percent increase is? 69%. So you not a fixed 50, you can take any number here, any number you like. Okay, so this is a whole story of the question, and let's go for the next question. Next is number 7. We have in this question, we have what? We have a hemisphere, we have a cylinder, we have a cone. 3 things we have. Okay, so what to calculate the volume of the hemisphere in terms of the pi hemisphere? So not a hard job. Volume of hemisphere, not 4 by 3, half times to 4 by 3 pi r cube. And what is radius? 2. So I'm getting what? This 2 and 2 cancel out. So 2 divided by 3 into pi into 8. So I'm getting answer 16 pi by 3 in terms of pi. He said multiple of pi. Multiply means pi must involve there. So I got it, this answer. Then he's asking total volume of container is this, like a whole container volume is given here. And we need to find h of cone. So it means, can I say a volume of hemisphere? volume of cylinder, and volume of cone. Add them all is called total volume. So total volume given by him is 88 pi over 3. Hemisphere volume I just got now is 16 pi over 3. Cylinder volume is not a hard, pi r square into h. We know in the formula, pi r square, r is radius, h is 5.2, and plus, and what is a volume of the cone? Formula is given, so height and radius. So 1 by 3 pi r square times 2h. So 88 pi over 3, 16 pi over 3. So let me type this one. So 2 square 4 into 5.2, I'm getting 104 over 5 pi. And here I got a 4 pi over 3 times 2h. So you can see that pi, wait a minute. Okay, sorry, wait a minute. Yeah, you can see that pi, and pi. Throughout pi involved. So can I divide the whole equation by pi? Yes. 16 over 3, 104 over 5, and 4h over 3. Now what to do onwards? This both values will come here. And I'm directly calculating. And directly calculating means 88 divided by 3 minus 16 divided by 3. Okay. And minus 104 divided by 5. And I'm getting 16 over 5 equals to 4h over 3. 3 multiply with that and 4 comes down. So it means 16 into 3 and 4 into 5 into 4. So if you check it h, so the 4 4, so 12 divided by 5, it gives 2.4 height. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, point is clear. The container is full of the grains, okay, full of grains. And grains removed from the container at the rate 35,000 per hour. And per hour. So we need to find hour. So it means if I follow it, the kilogram an hour. So 35,000 kilogram in 1 hour. Very, very clear. And I want to find the time for the time, find the time taken to empty the container. So whole volume should leak out, should go away or remove from the container. So, but problem is that I need to find out the volume of the, not volume, we have it, we need a mass. And here give a link, write 1 meter cube and write a kilogram, 1 meter cube and 620 kilograms. And look at here. What is the total volume of the whole container? 88 pi by 3. So 88 pi by 3. 88 pi by 3. 88 pi by 3. And here m for mass. So when you do cross multiply, so m multiplied there, m into 1, and 620 times 2, 88 pi over 3. So let's see, 88 times 2 pi divided by 3 into 620, I get a special number. The mass is coming in decimal. I can find it 57135.1. So this mass I'm writing here 57135.1. And now cross multiply t into that and this into there. So divided by 35,000. And I'm getting here T is equals to 1.63243. And you have a special key in your calculator. This is time function. It is below the key of the square root. When you press this button directly, it will give you 1 hour, 37 minutes and 56.75 seconds. There's a more than 30, so add 1. When I add 1, so answer turned to be 1 hour and 38 minutes. And that's it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. So let's talk about this question. What a question we have. A and B points in a circle, and this area of Schiller region, segment. The segment area is given. And how to get segment area? For your knowledge, segment area equals to full sector area minus triangle area. Look at here. From the full sector area, if you subtract the white portion, so you get the answer. And sector radius and angle 140. And formula is theta over 360 degree into pi r square. And what is a triangle? Radius and 140. And half into one side r, second side into sine of the angle between them. And equal to 65. How I know? Because given by him. So let's try to simplify. And 140 divided by 360, it comes 7 pi by 18 r square. Here I got a sine 140, and this is and half times to sine 40, sine not 40, 140, sorry. So 140 into r square. Here 65. Can I take r square common? Yes, 7 pi over 18 minus half times 2 sine 140 and r square common, 65. This whole thing type in calculator and divide under it. Or I just type first 7 times 2 pi divided by 18 minus half time 2 sine 100 and 140. And this comes 65 0.90033 r square. So it means 65 divided by this answer. I'm getting r square equal to 72.195. Take the root, and I got the radius 8.496. I don't want. When I add in this, so in 49, when I add 1, it gives you 50. It means R become 8.50 or 8.5 is my answer. Let's go for the next question, number 8. A runs along 12 kilometers path of average speed x. An expression for time. And all of you know distance formula is actually speed into time. And I'm looking for time, so speed will come down. So time formula is very clear, distance by speed. So distance is 12 kilometers. You can see distance and speed is given here. So 12 over x. So first answer is done. So let's go for next. Yuki takes 1.5 hours longer along same path as Hyato. So so as she walks average speed of this. So distance is same because we the same path. So distance is same. Distance is 12 kilometers, but speed is different. So what is the time? New time. This is a time 1, I say, or time k, time of k, and time of y. Yuki. So what is formula? 12 over x minus 4. So according statement, 1.4 hours longer. Yuki has more. Yuki's time is more. So which is a more? So time of Yuki is more than time of K, and equals to how much? 1.5 hour. So I believe this point is clear. Then I think I can finish easily. This value will come here and this value will come here. So I'm going to write it now. 12 over x minus 4 minus 12 over x equals to 1.5. You write 1.5 or you write 3 by 2 because 1.5 is actually 3 by 2. And now take LCM, and because there's nothing common between this and this, I cannot have a there's nothing common. So the product of both is called LCM. X times 2x minus 4. And you know when 5 over 3 and plus 2 over 7. Nothing common between these two numbers. So how we can find LCMs? 3, 7, 21. 7 multiply here, 3 multiply here. So same story here. So this x multiply here and this multiply here. So I hope so. This point is very clear. So 12 times 2x and minus 12 times 2x minus 4. 12x minus 12x and plus 12 fours are 48. Here x squared minus 4x, 3 by 2. 12x, 12x cancel out. So this 3 multiply, so this 2 multiplies with the cross multiply. So 96 is equals to 3 times 2x squared minus 4x. Now I think so I'm close to my answer. Let me erase this thing. And now, so I got 3 times 2x to power 2 minus 4x is equals to 96. I have two ways, either to multiply inside, but better is what 3 goes down. So x to power 2 minus 4x is equals to 3 3s are 3 2s are. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, if we check it, we have proved our answer. Now let's talk about factorization and what is solve by factorization. So 32 into this. So I will first term copy, last term copy without change. So negative 32, 32x to power 2. How many possible factors of 32? So 32, if you don't know, this is the best way. 2 16 times. So a 16 into 2. Now again, 2 8 times. So this 8 copy here and 2 2s are 4 copy here. I think point is very clear. Now, after that, again, I think we have to stop here. We can go further, but 8 and 4 subtract, you get a 4. So Alhamdulillah. So it means negative 8x and plus 4x. Because if you subtract them, you get negative 4. And if you multiply them, you get the same answer. So x common, I got x minus 8 plus 4 common, I got x minus 8 is equals to 0. Here I got x minus 8 and here I got x plus 4 is equals to 0. So either first part equal to 0 or either second part equals to 0. Is 8 goes there and 4 goes there, and I am getting the answers are let me recheck. Positive, yeah, positive, and yeah. So we have done it and we got two answers. Wait a minute, let me check. Yeah, one mistake is there. This is a positive, is a negative positive. It means this, I got x is equal to positive 8 and negative 4. And your negative always ignore, because negative we can't take it. Number of hours it take Yuki to walk along the 12. So how much hours, time, and if you look at here, time formula for the Yuki is where? The time, how to find time, distance we have and speed we have. So we have this time formula already. So if I plug in x here, I will get my answer. So let's start. So Yuki time is 12 over x minus 4. So plug in 8 here, and I got this 4 3 is 3 hours. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Here is saying a bus travels 440 kilometers correct to 10 kilometers. Whenever this statement comes correct to 10 kilometers, what to do? So absolute error to distance, absolute error is 10 divided by 2. We got a plus and minus 5 kilometer. Okay. And 40 kilometers, 440. So how to find upper and lower bound for the distance? So upper bound for distance is 440 plus 5. And lower bound, although we should not find all these things, but anyway, I'm just going to teach you. So 435. Now take time taken for the complete journey, 6 hours, and correct to the half hour. Half means 0.5 hours. So absolute error for the time. So half hour divided by 2. I'm getting 0.25 plus and minus hours. So what is upper bound of the time? So 6 hours, add and subtract. So 6 plus 0.25, and lower bound I'm getting here. So 6 minus 0.25. So 6 minus 0.25. So I'm getting 65.75. Okay. Now he's asking lower bound of speed. And all of you know the distance formula is speed into time. I'm looking for the speed. So it means this time will go under it. So speed is actually equals to distance over time. And I need lower. And while dividing, I taught before even, I repeat again, for the lower bound while dividing, what is the criteria? Lower above and denominator always opposite. But if I need upper bound, what is the formula? Numerator same, but denominator is opposite. Is the lower bound is opposite. So now because I'm looking for the lower bound, you can see this lower bound. So I will use this formula. So lower bound of speed is actually equals to lower bound of distance divided by upper bound of time. And lower bound of distance is given here. And upper bound of time is given here. So when I divide 435 divided by 6.25, and the answer I'm getting 69.6. 69.6 kilometers per hour. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil, and also clear. Let's talk about question number 9. Question number 9, he's asking, first of all, I introduce how to convert coordinate form to vector form, and go backwards. Coordinate form we have given here, 5 minus 2 is F. Just introduce O. With that will become vector form. And he asking for the coordinates of G. First of all, I've used this one, and he given us F coordinate given here, and we given vector this form, and FG. So how to find FG? FG formula is OG minus OF. This fixed criteria. For example, AB vector, if I'm looking, so this coordinate come here, so OB vector form minus OA. For example, CD vector, so this comes here, OD minus OC. So same criteria. Now OG is here, is this one. Sorry, OG is my target. FG is given here. So I bring, I just show you FG, I'm writing -2, 3. OG is my target. And OF given 5, -2. This will go here and add. When it adds there, so OG becomes, and it becomes space issue, so I'm writing it down. So OG, so -2 and 3 and plus 5 and -2. So if you add them, it becomes 5 minus 2. If you add them, you get here 3, and this add them, you get a 1. This is called vector form, but whenever I remove the O and it's become only G, then 3, 1. So answer is 3, 1. Over. Now he's asking 5 times 2 FG. 5 times 2 FG. So 5 times 2 FG vector is 5 times FG vector is here. So 5 times 2, -2 and 3. So over, and I'm getting -10 and 15, and that's it. This is my answer for it. Let's go FG magnitude. So this magnitude is like a Pythagoras theorem. So how to get it? This one, so square root of -2 square and plus 3 square. and I got 4 plus 9 root 13. So root 13 or root 13 is actually equals to 3.61 units. Okay. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this point is clear. Let's go for next part of vectors, B part. In the B part, when you talk about, so first of all, he's mentioned here is a parallelogram. And you know, in the parallelogram, what is the basic criteria? If this is A vector, 100% this is A. If this is C vector, for confirm from here till here is C, then it is becomes half C, and this becomes half C. Logic, because Q is a midpoint. So this point is very, very clear. Now I'll move on. Next point. He given us what is AQ, AQ, starting from A, ending at Q. So starting from A, ending at Q, and that is a very clear half C. So I got half C directly. And what is OQ? Naturally is also called position vector of Q. So starting from O, ending at Q, path is O to A to Q, stop. So O to A plus A to Q. And O to A is small a, and A to K is a half C. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, this point is also clear. Now we have given here that show that OPQ are straight line. In other language also called collinear, straight line word or collinear. Examiner can ask you any two words, collinear and straight lines. So how to convince OP line straight line? So check it. Do we have this OP vector somewhere? No. Okay, no problem. OP. Do we have a OQ vector? OP we have, sorry, here, mentioned here. OP vector mentioned here. Do we have a OQ? Yes, we have. So it means I will try to make a connection between this and this. How to make connection? So have a look now. OP vector. So 2 by 3a plus 1 by 3c. Take LCM or take 3 out. I get a 2a plus c. Very, very clear. So I think so. Now I'm trying to make connection with that, but problem is coming here. Here we have no fraction, but here fraction. So best technique is what? Take LCM here. Take LCM. So if you take LCM of OQ, so I'm writing here. I'm writing it here. Get ready. A OQ LCM. If I take LCM, it becomes 2 LCM and 2 times to A and plus C. And this 2 multiplied there. And I'm getting 2 times to OQ vector is equals to 2A plus C. And now you can see clearly there is connection. Look, they match. So now what I can say, remove this and copy 2OQ in the place of here. Mabruk. So OP vector is equal to 1 over 3 times to 2OQ. Or OP vector is equals to 2 by 3 times to OQ vector. And whenever we can write any vector into some number times to other vector, so they are called collinear. And one letter must same, common, repeating. So they're repeating. So we can say hence O, P, Q, R, collinear or slide straight line. Now, interesting part, OP and OQ ratio, but he asking no, give me OP is 1. So first of all, I use the same link again, but I bring OP, this OQ, bring it down. See, this comes down. So when OQ comes down, here I got 2 by 3. Okay, wait a minute, better to, okay, this is still okay, no problem at all. It means OP is 2 and OQ is 3. So I'm writing now OP ratio OQ on the top. Here I'm writing 2, here I'm writing 3. But according to question, I need here 1. So divide the whole equation by 2. So divide by 2 concept, we got a 1, and 3 by 2, we got a 1.5. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So we got 1.5. So n value is 1.5. And that's it. This part is also over. Find the coordinates of turning points. Turning points. So turning point of coordinates. How to find turning points coordinate? Differentiation. All of you know it. Okay. Whenever curve turns. Okay. What is technique? The turning point always, this turning point, if I draw a tangent and tangent, so this always parallel to x-axis. And any line parallel to x-axis is zero gradient or derivative zero. Same story, gradient or derivative same. So first of all, I will differentiate. What is differentiation? dy over dx. According to criteria, 3 comes down and power 1 less. And this power is nothing, so power 1, 12s are 12, and power becomes 0, and 6 becomes 0. So I will put derivative equals to 0, because all of you know it. Whenever you want derivative 0, it gives you stationary point or turning point. And something to power 0 is 1. It is a very, very clear to us. And now I can divide, do 12 on other end. So 3x to power 2 is equal to 12. This 3 divides, and I got 4. Take the root, don't say 2 only, no, plus and minus 2. And I got 2x values, and okay, it's a very, very clear. So maybe this 1x value is coming for this point, and 1x will come for this point. Okay, so he's asking for, so I can say that, find out the coordinates. So I'm saying that at x is equal to 2 and x is equal to -2. So both value I will keep in the equation top. So y is equals to 2 cube minus 12 times to 2 and plus 6. Similarly here, -2 cube, -12 times to -2 and plus 6. Okay, with the 2, I'm getting this -10, and with -2, I'm getting 22. So -10, sorry, 2 answer and -10, and -2 answer, I'm getting 22 over. So he's asking nature. What is called determine whether there's turning point max minimum. This is called nature. How to decide nature? I will find another derivative from here. So I have the first derivative, dy over dx is actually 3x to power 2 minus 12. I will again differentiate d2y over dx2, and 3 comes down 6 and become this 1, and this becomes 0. And add x is equal to 2 and add x is equals to -2. I will put this there, second derivative. And what is the criteria? Criteria is if second derivative sign become positive is called point of minima. But if second derivative sign after putting x is come negative is called point of maxima. So don't forget these two criterias. Okay, so it means now plug in 2 there, 6 2s are 12, it become positive. So it's called point of minima. And when I plug in this second derivative, 6 times to -2, I got -12, because negative is called point of maxima. So alhamdulillah, this point is also clear. Let's talk about the last question of the paper. Okay, so Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Triangle, there are similar triangles are there mentioned very clear. And we know that what is method he said YZ. So look at here, this is asking for. And what is similarity? YZ, YZ, this divided by this, so it becomes 15.3 equal to this divided by this. Same order we should write 20.4. Now this multiplied there, YZ equals to 13.6 into 15.3 and divided by 20.4. And if we calculate the answer, if answer turned to be 1 minute, let me calculate 13.6 times to 15.3 and divided by 20.4. And answer turned to be 10.2. 10.2. Okay. Now he's asking for area. How to get area? We have an area of the triangle XYZ, a smaller triangle. This is a larger triangle here. And we have a formula for the large and small, and formula I'm going to write now here. So formula is area of the small triangle by area of the large equal to a ratio or side of the small by side of the large, and put here square. Area of small I need to find, a larger area XYZ. Sorry, I think he given a small. XY is smaller. I repeat again. He given us a smaller triangle. So it means larger is a target. So then I will reverse the diagram. For reverse, okay. So reverse means area of the large is by area of the small, ratio of the large by ratio of the small. So I'm looking for, because small, large, sorry, large, and small is a 63.6. And take any two corresponding sides. Larger radius side is this one, and smaller side is this one. Take corresponding always. 20.4 over 13.6 and power 2. Now I'm going to complete. AL is equals to 63.6 times 2, 20.4 over 13.6 and power 2 on the top. And in this way, I get the area of the triangle PQR area. And let me check. 20.4 divided by 13.6 power 2 and times 2, 63.6. And answer turned to be 143.1. Okay, let's talk about the last question. He's saying this again similarity, but this time is a volume. And make sure this is we given here for the area we put square always, and for the length no squaring, no cubing. But for the volume I will put cube. For example, larger container has a volume is this much, capacity also called volume, and surface area this one. Again, this is a very important connection between area and the volume. And smaller we have given, and we need a surface of smaller. So formula is area of small by area of the large, volume of small, volume of large. Actually, area is centimeter square and volume is centimeter cube, but they are not equate. They are not balanced. To make it balanced, I will take here square and I will take here cube, and 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6. So it means take here cube and take here square. So this formula is a very best formula to deal with this. And now plug in the formulas, values, area of small and larger area we have given 0.7. Okay, one important point is here. We have given in liter. Okay, first of all, let's continue. 792. And volume is given, small is a 37.5 and 64.8 and power 2. So let me calculate the right side. 37.5 divided 64.8 and power 2 of the whole. I'm getting in a fraction. Okay, here I'm getting it. And when this power 3 goes on other end, become 1 by 3. It means I can show you like this. And here I got AS, because this cube, this is a 0.792 still there. So this power 3 comes on other end, and because basically actually what is going on, I help you. X2 power 3, when it goes on the right side, it becomes cube root or power 1 by 3. So now I'm finding it, the power. Let me check again. 37.5 divided by 64.8 and power 2 of that, again power 1 divided by 3, and I got 25 over 36. Now I'm multiplying with 0.792. 0.792. Okay, and if I multiply the right hand side, so area of small becomes 0.55. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, meter square. Why meter square? Because question is in meter square, that is why. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So we got the answer correct. And Alhamdulillah, paper is completely over. So I hope so you understood all points.